Among the peaks of the Rocky Mountains, we're in the beautiful city of Denver, Colorado. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And here's a look at some numbers from Murray.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier, but he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, Coach Mike Malone had this to say about his understated superstar, Nikola Jokic. Malone said he's truly beloved by all his teammates. No ego, a little bit goofy, doesn't take himself too seriously, and with his success, he's still the same kid. That's why everybody cares about him and respects him. Kevin?
The Nuggets lucky to have him. Thanks, David. Clark, you and I were looking at the rosters. Both these teams very deep, so there's a lot of fouls to give tonight.
Yeah, that's a great observation by you, Kevin. And when you have that kind of circumstance where your bench is deep, it allows you, I think, to bring an aggressive mindset in terms of how you're going to defend and how you're not going to allow easy baskets because you're able to foul and not be so concerned about foul trouble.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. And it's Lopez in at the center. And for Denver, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Now here's Bledsoe. Good work defensively by Millsap. Here's Murray. For 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Giannis with it. Picked up by Harris. And to Antetokounmpo. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular. Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
Now here's Murray. 14 points from him the last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Back to Harris. And the rejection by Giannis. And they get it back. And that one's good.
Jokic is such a developed offensive player. He's really good at taking advantage of these mid-range spots.
Murray against Bledsoe. Middleton on the wing. From the arc. Drops in the tray. The efficiency of Giannis. Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
Outside, Porter. 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Matthews passes to Middleton. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Over Millsap, and Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Harris outside. Passes it to Porter. Murray outside. Back to Porter. Rebound, Milwaukee.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Now, here's Porter. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Murray against Bledsoe. Murray kicks to Harris. The three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Nice looking outside stroke by Harris. Give him room to pull the trigger, and he'll light you up from there.
Bledsoe against Murray. And here's Bledsoe. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And that one's good by Porter.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Bledsoe, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
First one falls for him.
You know, while Eric Bledsoe isn't a 20-point-per-game scorer like he was in Phoenix, you could argue that he's a more effective player since coming to Milwaukee. His efficiency is at a career-high level.
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. And for Bledsoe and the Bucks, he's been a great fit, Clark, as a third option on the team.
Yeah, I agree, guys, because it really comes down to recognizing the right spot and right role for you with your team. And Bledsoe himself recognizes that. He says he's the happiest he's ever been since coming to Milwaukee.
Murray for three. No good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's Murray after Eric Bledsoe's score. Back to Murray. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Bledsoe dishes to Middleton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing here by 8. Harris passes to Porter. The Nuggets with another miss.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Clark, some of those lottery-bound teams now giving more minutes to their younger players, developing them, looking into the future, which means more veterans, unfortunately, will have to sit and watch.
And, you know, I always say this, and it's much easier said than done, but you're a professional, whether you're in the rotation, a young player or an old player, you have to approach it in a professional manner. And that means accepting the good with the bad, the sweet with the bitter, and that takes a maturity level. And, you know, when the trade deadline is behind you, you only can control what you can control, and that's what veterans should be about.
And hopefully the coach communicates the ideas behind the move, too.
I like that, but there's no obligation to do so.
Right.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Bledsoe against Murray. Lopez outside. Middleton on the wing. Clock at 4. For 3, Bledsoe. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And here's Millsap following the 3 from Eric Bledsoe. Millsap dishes to Harris. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Free throw good. Giannis. And Clark with Giannis, you could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew he was unguardable when he was on the floor.
Well, guys, you know you're special when you can say nobody can stop me, and the general consensus is you're right. I mean, I can't think of any player in the NBA that's really suited to guard Giannis with his blend of speed and strength and ball skills. That guy handles the ball exceptionally well for a big man.
Murray, good.
One of the things Murray does well is shoot the mid-range shot. He's actually deadly from there. Can't give him that kind of room.
Middleton outside. Giannis inside. Working on Plumlee. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul for the Nuggets. Vonleh comes in for Jokic. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Jamal Murray. The Bucks also changing it up. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Williams comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Korver in for Eric Bledsoe. Now, here is Morris. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. Here's Hill. 11 points for him in that last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Outside Korver. Plumlee against Lopez. Back to Korver. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Grant. And another miss by Denver.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Hill passes to Ilyasova. Lopez kicks to Williams. Back to Lopez. The kick out to Williams. Hill has the open look. Good. The nice assist for Williams. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now here's Barton. There's the double team with Korver. Barton finds Morris. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hill deciding where to go with it. Pass to Lopez. Doubled by Plumlee. It's back to Hill. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard as we've gotten into the second half of the season. These teams have become better and better at scoring points off turnovers. In the third spot, the Bucks. Fourth, the Nuggets.
Both of these teams love to feast off turnovers, and we've really seen since the midseason they've taken that aspect to a whole new level.
Now here's Barton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Here's Morris. Down by 15. Barton outside. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee leading by 15. Hill with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Lopez against Plumlee. Lopez kicks to Corver. Puts it up from 17. Lopez, no luck. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now Morris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Vonleh. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Morris against Hill. Lopez left side. Shot from the wing. Vonleh with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 13.
And you look at how the Nuggets have become the team they are. A lot has to do with player development.
Exactly. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Denver has done a great job in the draft. Identify talent, stick to your guns in choosing that talent, then build it, develop it. Their front office has been fantastic.
And the Bucks with possession here. The Nuggets getting the bucket. And it's Lopez at the elbow. On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Grant. Trying to get open is Lopez. A shot by Williams, no good. Morris finds Grant. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. If he senses the defense is playing off him, as the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
Here is Corver. Denver able to drain the three.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Grant surveying the D. Barton outside. Pass to Plumlee. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Barton, no luck.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
From deep three-point range, Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name. He helped set the record straight of how you pronounce it.
The Nigerian way, you gotta say with a D, so it's Antetokounmpo. But in the Greek way, you say with the NT, like Antetokounmpo. Whatever you gotta just say, you know, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Grant is out there with Vonleh. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. Now here's Barton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Barton is at his very best when he's attacking the basket. He's a most effective slasher.
Morris against Hill. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Ilyasova passes to Lopez. Tries from 10. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ilyasova.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Barton. He's around 10 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds.
And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Porter comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Harris subbed in for Barton. The Bucks also with the sub. Matthews is checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Name some traits that make for a great team leader. You've been in that role. What did you like and embrace, and what have you seen from others?
Well, I think it starts with humility, a real sense of who you are and what your role is on the team as a leader, and then a really good example setter. I think those qualities are essential. Humility speaks to selflessness, but also being one that holds yourself accountable too.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
It's rebounded by Vonleh. Vonleh's got 4 rebounds in this game. Morris outside. Let's go. The short one's on the money.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Bucks leading by 8. Passes to Hill. Kicks it to Matthews. Outside Williams. Deflects the pass. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistically.
And looking at their ranking in points off turnovers, numero uno. And that's how you demoralize an opponent. Make them pay for every mistake.
Floats one up. Lopez with the block.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
For the Nuggets, Jokic has checked in for Vonleh. Millsap comes in for Grant, and it's Jamal Murray in for Morris. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton's checked in for Williams. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for George Hill. Now here is Harris. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Porter with it. Matthews covering. It's Solenbaugh to Antetokounmpo. Count it. Good. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Man, it's nice to see Matthews get involved inside, showing a nice touch around the basket.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Jokic. He kicks to Harris. Back to Jokic. 4 on the shot clock. Deep 2 for Murray. And again, Denver no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Harris kicks to Millsap. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. On defense, the Bucks have only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. You know, he really is an elite center now.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
You'd have to go far and wide to find any fan that doesn't enjoy watching Nikola Jokic play. This big fella is so smooth. He's got guard skills in a big man's body, and his game is so efficient. I love watching him work.
Both good from the line that time. And with Jokic, passing and playmaking, Clark, are his trademarks.
Well, I tell you what, the Joker is some kind of special as a big guy. His passing and touch and field and shot making, he really impressed me with all of that. He does everything you want from a center on the offensive end of the court and does it in his own unique, special way. He's a delight to watch.
And Matthews gets it to go.
Excellent demonstration there of squaring himself up towards the basket. Matthews knocking it down from deep.
Harris passes to Millsap. Jokic trying to free himself up, and he's able to get it back. Millsap against Antetokounmpo. 3 on the clock. Here's Harris. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Middleton. Lets it go with the 3. Nice D from Porter.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. Here's Giannis. Some solid defense from Harris. The Nuggets trail by 13. Pass to Jokic. And the rejection by Giannis. Millsap. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. A 3 from Matthews. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. To take a look at the Nuggets, they're holding the edge for the last playoff slot. I am sure they'd feel better if they could jump up a couple rankings.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders,
just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Here's Lopez following the basket by Jokic. Lopez passes to Bledsoe. Kicks it to Matthews. Antetokounmpo against Millsap. Shoots from 8, and Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Harris passes to Millsap. The feed to Murray. He dishes it to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Last time, 45 points for him. Yep, that one goes. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a 13-point game. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Martin's checked in for Porter. Bledsoe against Murray. The dish now to Harris. Clock at 6. The tray. That one no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside. Putting up a goose egg, bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice. You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender who has no hesitation, Craig, in taking that long 3.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
Free throw, good. Matthews. Clark, you ever think we'll see a player coach in the NBA again?
I don't think so, Kevin. The role is just so demanding. You know, it requires so much, and there's so much scrutiny now. I don't think you can effectively play and coach in this day and age. No, I don't think you'll see it happen.
Last one we saw was Dave Cowens back in the late 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. That's a long time ago, man.
At the Boston Celtics.
Yep.
Here's Bledsoe after the basket by Will Barton. Middleton outside. Takes a 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Barton throws it down.
Well, sprinting up the court aggressively, Barton seizing any opportunity to get scores in these situations.
Bucks leading by 12. Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 9. Feeds to Giannis. Rebound by Murray.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Milwaukee's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Barton wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. Barton's got 9 points.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Bledsoe right side. to the paint. Here's Middleton. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Got a piece of it. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. No basket. That's his 5th miss in 11 attempts from the floor. Harris outside. Lopez with the block. But they'll get another chance. Here's Jokic. True on the 14-footer. Jokic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And, Clark, one thing that makes Will Barton so good is that he fits right in among any group of players.
And I like the pace he plays with, guys. He doesn't seem to force the issue. He lets the game come to him, and when he has opportunities to explode, he usually does. He's always moving. He's active at both ends, and he's a high-quality performer.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Lonley's checked in for Jokic. Jeremy Grant comes in for Harris. And Monte Morris subbed in for Murray. Now here's Korver. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Williams finds Hill. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, Grant, a second-round pick, has worked hard for his minutes in the NBA. He's an exceptional athlete who plays with a real edge, a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
And Grant drops them both. And you see Jeremy Grant on this team, he means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
Korver, no luck. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Barton. Banked in off the glass. Barton's got 11 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Barton against Hill on the wing. Korver trying to get something going. Denver grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Free throw good, Vonleh.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Hill. He's got 5. It's stolen by Morris. And another fast break opportunity for Denver. Here we go.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Lopez outside. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Nuggets lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Kyle, tough time getting shots to fall in the first half. How do you get back on track offensively?
Oh, we just got to keep on moving, keep on playing with the pass. And we got good energy. We're just not really making any shots. So we're playing pretty good defense. We just got to knock down some shots.
Well, we'll see if we can get it done in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here, welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Will Barton. He had 13 points and 1 steal. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better. And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. Few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. Robin Lopez out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Bledsoe in at the point. And that one's good, Barton.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now here's Bledsoe. Outside, Antetokounmpo over Millsap. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Passes it to Millsap. Outside, Porter. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And the pass to Middleton. Antetokounmpo against Millsap. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. He can't get it to go. Now Denver takes it the other way.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Bledsoe following the missed shot by Will Barton. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Well, there are some big men having outstanding second halves of the season offensively. Here are the best among them. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He is so polished offensively in the low post. I mean, even when the defense collapses, he's got guys all around, and he finds a way to put the ball in the basket.
And you know, that's the thing. Operating in traffic is essential if you're going to be effective in the paint. And composure is essential as well. He doesn't get rattled easily, and that's why he's at the top of the list.
Outside Matthews. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Will Barton. Clark, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journeys.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and our daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
That free throw missing.
Yeah, you know, Wesley Matthews has made himself an efficient scorer who also has gained a reputation as a good defender.
Harris is checked in for Denver. And he's good on the second. Denver in the lead. And here is Murray. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Porter outside. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Middleton outside. Bledsoe against Murray. Millsap with the steal. Murray with it. Outside Porter. Here's Jokic. Great D that time from Middleton. Here's Bledsoe. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. On the wing, Porter. Covered by Giannis. Porter passes to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. And again, Denver no good. The Bucks trail. Here's Matthews, and it's all evened up. Matthews has got 11.
You know, Matthews goes quickly from dribbling to shooting. I mean, you give him a sliver of daylight. That's all he needs, and he'll torch you.
Harris against Matthews. Murray right side. Outside for Millsap. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Good D by Giannis. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 43% for the game. For the lead, and it's off the back rim, no good.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Up again, and it's Millsap with the extra effort. Millsap's got his first basket of the night.
And, you know, even though he's undersized, Millsap doesn't back down. He's good at outworking everybody on the glass.
Giannis, no good. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Harris kicks to Murray. Back to Harris. Outside Porter. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Here is Porter following the bucket by the Bucks. Harris outside. Porter looking it over, and he comes up with the deuce. Porter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And out of the pick and roll, Porter showing great coordination, fluidity, and versatility.
Middleton outside. Pass to Giannis. Shoots from 8. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th assist in this one.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And for the Nuggets, their shooting struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. To the middle. And that one's good. Millsap. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Love watching Millsap go to work inside. He's a pretty smooth operator in the paint. Good footwork, good strength, and good touch.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 9. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. over Millsap. And again, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Nugget shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Well, Clark, one thing you have to respect about Jamal Murray is how intense of a competitor he is.
And you can't substitute competitive spirit, Kevin. It's a great attribute to have, and you see that in how he's improved his game year to year. I mean, he loves being in the spotlight, going up against the game's big-name guards, and he doesn't shy away at all. That's a credit to him.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
A tight game here in Denver. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. Vonleh comes in for Paul Millsap. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. Grant dishes to Harris. Good D by Lopez. The Bucks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Plumlee with the steal. Grant against Korver. Grant the pass to Plumlee. Dishes it to Morris. Harris inside the line. Buries the jump shot. Harris has got 7.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way.
And the Bucks, they're shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Outside Korver. To the left wing. Lopez finds Williams. Lopez tries yet again. Here's Ilyasova. Here's Lopez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The up fake from Lopez working to perfection.
And Clark, many fans thought Brook Lopez might have lost it after his stint with Los Angeles, but you know, he was reborn after joining the Bucks.
Yeah, sometimes a fresh start re-energizes you and helps you change your game. This guy was, though, a 20-point scorer a night in the past, so he can put it in the basket. He didn't get those kind of numbers with the Bucks, but really was exactly what they needed as a big guy who could shoot the three and also be a rim protector inside.
That's good from Brook Lopez.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line.
Lopez hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Harris. A 3-ball. And he's good on the 3-ball. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Outside Korver. Over to the wing. Shoots. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Korver. Lopez has got 6.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Here's Morris. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The shot's good from Plumlee. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Lopez right side. Outside Korver. Hill finds Williams. From outside, off the mark. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Open shot by Harris. Hill pulls it in. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Bucks. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Here's Ilyasova. Oh, yes, the turnaround. And the Bucks lead by 1.
In addition to Ilyasova's ability to light it up from the perimeter, he also feels pretty comfortable in the paint.
The Nuggets shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Morris against Hill. Morris kicks to Vonleh. Grant outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 7.
And I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
Now here's Lopez. He's got 6, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Grant outside. Pass to Plumlee. There's Vonleh. He's guarded by Hill. Now Vonleh, he has 6. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Antetokounmpo.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Free throw good. Vonleh and the Nuggets making a change here. Barton is checked in. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Bucks. And both free throws good for Vonleh. 1:24 left in the third quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now the pass to Williams. Pass to Ilyasova. Clock at 6. From about 19 feet, it's hauled in by the Nuggets. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And the first one drops. And one area, Clark, that Mason Plumlee doesn't get enough credit in is his playmaking. He does a great job at that as a center.
I could not agree with you more. He's an outstanding passer, but when you're playing with Jokic, you sometimes get overlooked in terms of how well he passes it. But he does a good job and is really solid off the bench. Plumlee moves well, he's active, and he's a rim protector defensively, too.
Pass to Jokic. Now Plumlee. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Plumlee's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, if you get open, you can bet that Jokic is going to find you. His floor awareness is off the charts.
Plumlee against Ilyasova. Over Plumlee. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Nuggets leading by 6. Plenty of space. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Here's Bledsoe. Gary Harris making his last shot. Here's Ilyasova. And again, the Bucks miss. Barton against Hill. It's stolen by Hill. Over Morris. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Plumlee out there with Jokic. Then there's Harris. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Morris in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Jokic, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Jokic has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Denver. Morris against Bledsoe. Passes it to Middleton. Outside Williams, over Plumlee, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
That to me is just all practice and experience. Textbook shooting from Williams right off the pass.
Morris passes to Jokic. Lopez with the steal, and stolen by Harris. Here's Barton. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jokic with the steal. Here's Barton. The teardrop falls in. Barton's got the lead up to 10 now for Denver.
Yeah, Will Barton has a full offensive arsenal. I mean, can spot up, drive it, score off the dribble. That about covers it, doesn't it?
The pass to Ilyasova. He feeds it to Williams. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Bucks now. The Nuggets leading by 10. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Morris into the lane. Ilyasova passes to Bledsoe. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's Jokic in the corner. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Morris ahead. Here's Harris. That shot off. Excellent D there from Williams. Bucks trail by 12. It's deflected. Here's Middleton trying to get open as Lopez. Shot's good by Middleton.
Oh, I love the concentration and focus of Middleton. Knock him around, get physical with him, doesn't bother him at all. He stays calm and in control.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And like many big men in the league, Clark, as he's aged, Marvin Williams has relied more on his outside shooting.
You know, he's been in the league a long time, guys, but when he first came in back in the mid-2000s, there was less emphasis on forwards being able to shoot the ball from outside. Give him a lot of credit for adjusting to the league and honing a shot that has always been a skill that's been part of his package. He can knock down the deep shot now.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Paul Millsap's checked in for Plumlee. Porter comes in for Gary Harris. And Murray's subbed in for Monte Morris. Milwaukee also making some changes. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Ilyasova. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Williams. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
6 to shoot. No good from Bledsoe.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Nuggets leading by 10. Here's Porter. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Jokic against Bledsoe. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Left side, out of the Kumbo. Over Millsap. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Barton. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. For 3, Middleton knocks down the 3 ball. Middleton's got it back down to single digits for the Bucks.
Boy, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as light-driven snow.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Matthews.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Pass to Millsap. Murray outside to the inside. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
At his size, Jokic a threat to throw it down, showing you how dominant he can be inside.
Over in the corner, Matthews. Back to Giannis. Jacks up a 3. Denver grabs the miss.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now Murray following the 3-point attempt by Giannis. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3. And Bledsoe, here we go.
Bledsoe's a master at taking it to the rack. I mean, his combination of strength and speed, hard to contain.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Over Lopez. Murray, good.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Bucks trail by 9. Bledsoe outside. Middleton outside. Passes to Giannis from deep. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Denver leading by 9. Outside Porter. There's the pass to Murray.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Lopez kicks to Middleton. Over Millsap. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Lopez. And it's 13 points for Chris Middleton. Denver's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Stolen by Bledsoe. for the finish, and Bledsoe with the stuff.
Capable of owning possessions all by himself, Bledsoe is a game changer at both ends of the floor.
The Nuggets shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. Here's Millsap. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Antetokounmpo looking it over to the right side. Outside Matthews for 3. Middleton. And no good that time. And Denver the other way now. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And a wide open look for Porter. And it's Millsap with the extra effort. And now it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic.
You look at Paul Millsap, one of my favorite players. Came into the league after 3 years of college as an undersized power forward who has shown that he not only can rebound, but has become an all-star scorer, too. Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And year in and year out, Paul Millsap finds a way, Clark, to get it done.
He does, guys. I mean, he's just rock solid. An all-star player multiple times. All he does is help his team win, and he does it in ways beyond just scoring and rebounding. He can open up space with his shooting. He's an outstanding passer, and he's also good at the defensive end and picking people's pockets.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Here's Murray outside Porter. Murray surveying the D. Jokic kicks to Millsap. That 3 off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Denver.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. Stolen by Bledsoe. And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
So it's Denver now after the basket by Milwaukee. Harris outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Jokic. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection. And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Denver in the lead. Murray outside. No good again that time. Milwaukee's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And Matthews kicks to Bledsoe. Pass to Giannis. Five on the clock. Back to Bledsoe to take the lead. It's hauled in by Harris. The Nuggets shooting 40% from the field. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Giannis with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Here's Jokic. Good D by Lopez. And the Bucks with possession. Right side Matthews. This is it to Giannis. Back to Middleton. Three-pointer. Matthews no good. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low, the kick out to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Murray with the bounce pass. And Jokic throws it down.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 2. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. In the corner, Middleton with it. Can't get the three to fall. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some, and what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open, but some of the concepts have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy in, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.